Mummy's Dirty Secrets.
Hello and welcome to Mummy's Dirty Secrets, episode 3 with me, Kelly and Yasmin, where we will be talking about would you rathers, some sexy dreams, and still about our bodies. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And mine is my tummy. So even though it's relatively flat, it has got that saggy skin. And it's got
from 3 babies.
Stretch marks. Yeah. And when you lean over, it looks like a wrinkly ball sack. It just does. I can't plank without having this little pooch.
I can't plank anyway.
You know.
My boobs get in the way. They're like my resting cushions. Yeah, but
you
like
know,
we've all got those things,
of it,
haven't we?
I will be taking my thing, and I'm not really. I do wear a swimsuit, but I'm not really the best shape for it because I'm quite boyish. So I am better off in a bikini. But again, if I'm on the beach, it's obvious that I'm feeling a bit.
Yeah. But no one else is probably
marks only. Yeah. I never look at anyone and think, look at her stretch marks.
Yeah. I was quite lucky
stuff,
I didn't get stretch marks. I think it's because I had so much skin anyway.
Did you bio oil?
No. My friend gave me a lovely, like a bath set. I can't remember what it was called. Very nice, posh, smelt really lovely, and had the oils and the bubble bath and stuff. But I'm rubbish at my own. What's the word? Grooming.
Yeah.
I don't put moisturiser on my face.
Yeah.
I don't bother. I'm lazy. I think I'm lazy in that respect, really. I know, get out of the shower, brush my hair, off I go. I don't even dry my hair half the time. I dry my fringe because otherwise that just goes like Westlife. But
something about Mary.
yeah. Something about Mary's the next morning. But I don't.
Not for those reasons.
Sometimes, when it misses, don't quite get the tissue.
Oh,
but yeah, I don't. I very rarely shave my legs.
Yeah.
I sound like a right catch, don't I? Rob's a lucky man. Woo! You don't know how lucky he is. Yeah, but I don't do any of that. But I did read that it depends on your skin type as to whether you're more prone to stretch marks or not. It depends on the makeup of your skin, apparently.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So even if you can put as much oil on as you like or whatever, if that's how your skin is,
what it's gonna do,
that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah. I think I only got mine in the last 3 weeks before I had Koa, but he was an £8. He was £8.4, but I was all bump.
Yeah,
so
and you're tiny anyway, aren't you?
That's probably why it happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
My mum had them and my sister had them, but I didn't. Because they also say it's hereditary.
Yeah, and my mum didn't get them either.
Yeah.
Mum's got nice skin.
Well, that's out the window, isn't it?
That is out the window.
That's a myth. Oh, that's just lies. Lie. I've got more now just because I've got fat on my bum and things than anything else, but never from pregnancies.
Yeah.
And I kind of, because I was sick all through both of them and had gestational diabetes, so I had to follow a diet, so I didn't put on an awful lot of weight.
Okay.
In fact, I lost weight, apart from the bump, whilst pregnant, because I couldn't have any chocolate. People, you can eat what you like now. And I'm like, no, I can't. That's not even funny. And then obviously I gave birth, and then I was like, oh, that's it now. Now I'm going to eat everything. So most people lose weight after they've given birth. I put it back on again, and some. Oh, it's a funny old thing, isn't it, being pregnant?
Oh, it is. Yeah. And the heartburn. I'd never suffered from heartburn before.
Oh, my God.
That was horrible.
A friend's just recently had a baby and they've got this mop of brown hair. And they say that you're going to have a hairy baby if you have heartburn, don't they?
I've heard that.
And I had it terribly with both of them, that I would eat a lot of toothpaste because the only thing that stopped or helped my heartburn, minty. Yeah. Anything minty. So I always had chewing gum. And in the middle of the night, I would just literally go to the bathroom and eat toothpaste just to stop it. But mine were bald.
Yeah.
Lexi
That's what I was going to say.
Lexi had a little bit, but Isabella was bald until she was about 2. So that certainly didn't.
Same with Koa. He came out looking like Ross Kemp. He was going to have a full head of hair.
Isabella, she was like an egg. And then, now look at her hair.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like, so thick, isn't it?
It is.
But when it first started growing and with the curls and things, it was still quite thin and wispy. And probably not till she was about 5 or 6, it just became thicker and thicker. And it's so thick, her hair.
Yeah.
Lexi's just same as me, really. That's what my hair was like as a child.
Yeah.
Usually without crisps and lollipop sticks stuck in it. Although that can happen. I won't write that one off. Yeah.
Would you rather... Oh, this one's got to be a no-brainer. Would you rather pay or be paid to have sex?
Or be paid.
Be paid,
Yeah, definitely,
yes.
yeah. Yeah, but do you get a choice of who...
Well, this is it. I don't think so.
You can
Let's
delve
have a
into
look.
those, can't you? I think you just have to give the answer and move on, don't you? Because otherwise it goes off.
Would you rather be on top or bottom?
Nowadays, bottom. Because I feel like I'm a beast on top, and I feel like I would kill someone unintentionally. Oh, sorry about that.
Would you rather... Yeah, okay, we've done that one. Pay or be paid. Would you rather do it in a public place or in your parents' house?
Probably a public place, I think.
Yeah, I think I'd be with you on that one.
Also now, because my parents' house is owned by someone else, so that'd be weird. Hello, do you mind if I just, it won't be long, honestly. I'll be in and out within minutes. You won't even know I'm here.
Pardon the pun.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Have you had many public experiences?
We were talking about that again the other day. Not many, but some.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always a little bit risque, isn't it?
Some
it's a
people
bit
like
more...
the thrill, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like on a garage forecourt or anything like that, in opening hours. But yeah.
Yeah, I think there
A
was
few
photos. I remember
times.
seeing photos like in the paper of something. People at Ascot, Royal Ascot,
Oh.
kind of in the field. Couldn't quite go that far.
But I suppose when you've had a few drinks,
Yeah.
and
Always seems-
you just if you're feeling like that, you don't realise probably how near you are to other people in these some of these
Yeah.
occasions, and because you're just caught in that moment, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't realise you're next to the burger van or
Also, you don't
something.
even realise what you're saying when you've had a few drinks. Let alone what
Yeah,
you're
like that voice message I sent you last night. Just a little chat to myself and amusing myself on the way home. Yeah, that's terrible. I mean, I've never taken any form of any drugs at all,
No, me neither.
because I just think that I would be that person that would take something and die.
Yeah.
So I've never been interested, and I think I'm a little bit ADHD as well, so I am quite hyperactive, so I probably don't need it.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking of the effects that alcohol give you without, when you're drinking just for fun and socialising, not with an issue.
Yeah.
You just put on your brave cape, don't you? And like,
Oh, yeah.
I remember once I'd gone into a nightclub that had newly opened, and I was talking to the owners for some reason, and then they kept plying us with drink, me and a girlfriend that were there. And at the end of the night, all the team had sat down, the bar staff and everything, and I decided to go and give them a debrief. What the hell was it anything to do with me? They were just looking at me like I was an absolute moron, and I was. And it wasn't like, even now I'm filled with shame about like, so guys, how do you think it went? And they're like, who are you? And absolutely nothing to do with the building.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I think I also once decided that somebody fainted in the middle of this nightclub thing, and I decided that I would be the one to save this person. I'm like, stand back, everybody. Oh dear, I am mortified by some of the things I've done whilst under the influence of alcohol. But I've never killed it, done nothing dreadful.
Yeah.
Just embarrassingly idiotic, and it's like,
yeah.
what were you thinking? Oh, dear.
I do have the desire, though, to do that again. You know, like you feel like you're... Well, I shouldn't really sound past it, but I think because I've got the kids and I was an early starter. I had the fake ID that my dad helped me take a photo for. They fully backed my little venture.
Nice. Yeah.
And when you do it when you're 17, it feels quite naughty. And then you turn 18 and I kind of, I've done this.
Yeah.
And girls normally look older, don't they, than boys?
Yeah.
So we've kind of done it, and the boyfriends generally tend to be a bit older and all that kind of stuff. So I hit 18 and I might as well have got myself a set of knitting needles. That was it then. But I think with the lockdown and everything, I don't know how it's made everyone else feel, but I feel a bit, not rebellious, I just want to go out dancing.
Wow, we've all been repressed, haven't we? Suppressed?
Yeah.
Suppressed or repressed?
Suppressed, a bit of both.
Yeah, we all have been. They've taken away our freedom, joy, everything. You know, it's. I think everybody feels that way. They just want to go, and people say, "Oh, why do you want to go to the bar for?" It's not about just going to a bar. It's about life.
Yeah.
And, you know, and seeing people and seeing people's faces and smiles and things, because all of that's been taken away from us.
Yeah. Well, I realised the other day that I've made friends sort of dropping the kids at the school bus, walking past people in the morning. I don't know what they look like without a mask on.
And especially if you've got sunglasses as well. That's the whole face gone, isn't it? Could be Michael Jackson under there. Shaboom! If he's moonwalking backwards, you definitely know it's him. But it literally could be anybody, couldn't it? Yeah. I sometimes am walking around and I go, oh, it's me, and I just drop my mask down just to say hello, because it's horrible. We're all becoming faceless.
One of my friends has a theory that women are secretly enjoying this because we feel more sexualised with the mask thing.
Really?
Yeah. That we have some sort of power.
I don't know.
Maybe we do use eye contact a little bit more. I've had a few sort of in the supermarket where, you know, I don't normally. I mean, if I have a little perv on someone, I don't make it obvious. I'll have a little look when they're not looking.
Yeah.
But I did have somebody quite obviously staring at me. And with the mask on, obviously, that's all you can see is the eyes. You don't really sort of know what their intentions are. And yet initially you think, have I got something on my face? Or...
Yeah, a mask.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't feel like... Do you feel that way?
That we're more sexualised? No. There was only that one encounter in the supermarket, and he made me feel verging on uncomfortable because he kept staring, and I decided that if he'd done it again, that I was going to really stare at him, and I get quite uncomfortable like that. I like to think I'm not, but actually I can be a bit socially awkward. But no, I decided to stare him out, and actually he walked around the corner and he had one of those little shopping baskets on wheels with the long handle, shopping everywhere. He literally tripped, he stumbled, he fell, shopping everywhere. I was like, brilliant.
Yeah. Oh,
no, I don't think we are.
I don't feel... Maybe that might just be a little fantasy of hers then, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror with a mask on. I thought, oh, God, there's even more hideous with that on. It's just... No. Yeah. I don't think so. They're just oppressive, aren't they? There's a lot of oppressives I've put in there. Suppressive, repressive. I don't know which one is right in the context, but no, certainly not. Well, not for me anyway.
No.
I don't know. Maybe that might be a little secret fetish that she has.
I wonder if it could have, like, how many blind date type scenarios have come out of this, like people on the tube having met, made eye contact, and then they go out for dinner and they find out what each other actually looks like.
The could either be horrified or
could be, couldn't it? Yeah,
because there's been some pictures, hasn't there, on social medias of people with a mask on, and they got like really nice eyes, and they take it off, and they got like one tooth that way, and lips that have either disappeared or what. Yeah, it's a funny old thing, isn't it?
It is. And I think this whole thing has created it. Like, as much as I say I want to go out dancing, I'd probably say I'm an introverted extrovert.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I say that I want to do these things, but since the kind of our bars and that reopened just last Friday, was it? Just Friday?
Yeah, it was Friday, yeah.
I've kind of had enough already. I want it, but
I haven't been to any.
Much. Yeah.
Yeah. I think because they're only open till 6 as well. It's like, you don't want to go dancing at like 4 o'clock, do you? Woo!
No.
Oh, okay.
We can at the moment, can we? Haven't got live music or anything, so
some places have started, aren't they?
Have they?
Or I saw some booking in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whether it's going to be a bit much. they've stripped us of everything, and then going back out into the world might be a bit,
Yeah, well.
Until we've all had a few drinks and got lost our inhibitions.
And start telling people, giving them debriefs at the end of the night.
As long as it's not a literal.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
And now, word of the week.
Okay, so my word of the week. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. I'm just going to say it in my head. And now I'm going to say it out loud.
I did wonder whether you were going to share it with me.
Television.
We got it? Do you know what it is?
I've sent it. Okay. Oh, actirasti, I want to call it. Actirasti. Actirasti
How do you
or
spell it?
actirasti. So we've got ACTIRASTY.
I can't say as I've ever heard that word.
Ever heard of it?
Shall I have a guess?
Have a little guess.
Actirasti.
Do you want to see the word written so you can get your head around it?
Leaning forward.
The
Actirasti.
Okay.
Is it something to do with role play?
No.
Oh. I don't know then.
Actirasti, as we're going to call it, feel free to check up on it, is sexual arousal to the sun's rays.
What? What does that even mean? The sun.
Yes.
I thought you meant as a child, your son.
Yeah, and then underneath it, this is on Urban Dictionary, it could safely be said that you will find many individuals who indulge in actirasti who are beach regulars. Now, I don't know how deep this goes, but I would probably go as far to say that I probably suffer. Is that the right word?
I think I do. Not necessarily the beach, because I'm not, sand and all that. But, I do.
Yeah.
Especially lying, legs akimbo and the sun warms your body. Yes,
Well, everybody has sex when they go on holiday, don't they? And I don't think that's just because you're off work. I think it's because that...
The heat,
thing.
So does that mean you're an actirist? An actirist?
I don't know. Unless you're literally physically getting off on it. But, I mean... On a smaller scale, I think just to put you in the mood and get you excited.
Definitely.
But
good one.
I never have I obviously laid on the beach and had a full-on orgasm just from
not by myself.
Penetration.
Although if you lay there long enough, you have to test it out. Yeah, come back next week and see if it.
Well, apparently it happens in the opposite. Some people get aroused by the cold. Cold
I
weather.
guess there must be, I wonder what that word might be.
But I shut up shop in the cold. Everything's just locked up.
Well, you do. You've got more socks and pants and vests and T-shirts and scarves and all sorts, haven't you? Yeah, and it's just not as easy.
It's exactly. Maybe it's the ease of it, but it's the heat that makes you feel comfortable, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah.
So there's a little write-up on it here. A brief look at sex and the sun. Most people now accept that weather can affect mood state and for some people can lead to extreme depression in the form of seasonal affective disorder. Mm-hmm. There also seems to be some evidence that weather can affect people's sex lives. Tell us something we don't know.
Yeah.
Being too hot or too cold is likely to lessen the desire to engage in sexual behaviour, and most academic research appears to indicate that sex drives are higher in spring and summer.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. Although not in the height of summer here, because it's just ridiculous, isn't it? It's don't touch me, don't come near me, you're sweaty, I don't like sweat. Sorts of heat. But I like that. Very good word.
Interesting one, isn't it?
Yours is a lot cleverer than mine. And now it's time for the agony aunt of the week.
So now we have got this one come in, another anonymous. I don't dream about my boyfriend, but I dream about other men. Does this mean I don't love him?
No, not in the slightest. I quite often have celebrity dreams myself. And I suppose if I was a man, you'd call it a wet dream. The twitchy. Get the old twitchy, wake up, you're like, oh, do you know what I mean, don't you? Yeah, the old twitchy dream. And that's how I get my celebrity crushes. So, no, not in the slightest. I think you can't control your dreams, can you? You can't control who you dream about. Personally, I've never had a twitchy dream about friends. Yeah. It's always celebrities that have, obviously, because I'm so high class. Yeah, no, I definitely, not in the slightest does it mean she doesn't love her partner. No. It's just a dream. And you can't control them, can you?
And it can feel real, can't it? Because how many of us have had dreams where our partner's cheated on us and we wake up and you just don't want to talk to them?
Oh, yeah, you want to slap them around the face whilst they're still asleep. Yeah, yeah.
And it can take a while to get over that.
Yes,
you think, I know
exactly.
It's my dream and I'm being irrational, but I'm still in that thing.
Yeah.
So maybe in the same way she has to kind of work herself out of it and think, oh, I feel guilty or...
Yeah.
No.
I don't think I've ever felt guilty with mine.
Oh, I haven't.
I felt a bit odd when it's very random people like Jimmy Carr was one. I haven't had one for ages, I don't think. Oh, I did. Have you seen the film 365 Days?
No.
Oh, it's a bit raunchy, and the guy in there, I think he made an appearance. He had a cameo role in one of my dreams.
Very nice.
He had a twitchy dream, yeah. Jimmy Carr. Gordon Ramsay.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why. And someone said it was because he looked like Rob, and I don't think he does look like Rob, apart from the fact they're blonde.
No, what did I say when I first saw Rob? He's a bit Bon Jovi, that's what I said.
Oh, really? Oh, he said his hair cut off now, doesn't he? There is an actor that people often say that he's similar. Sylvester Stallone. No, not really, no. The guy, I can't remember.
Just like Bruce Willis.
Yeah. The film was called Wimbledon. It was about tennis thing. I can't remember who this guy is. No, anyway, I've forgotten. Anyway, he looks a bit like that.
Ah, okay.
But no, you can't control that. And of course, she just still loves him.
I wonder if it's a new relationship
or it's the first time she's had one. Maybe the first time she's had this dream.
But I've had dreams about people I'm not attracted to.
Yeah,
weird things happen in dreams.
Yeah,
don't
of course.
They?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Even Isabella had one the other day. She was cross with me. No, it was Lexi. Lexi was really cross with either me or Rob now. I can't remember because of something that they'd done. And it was Rob. She was cross with Rob because he'd done something in her dream and she would not talk to him for days.
Wow.
She really wouldn't. It was quite funny. So I guess in conclusion with this one, doesn't mean at all that you don't love your partner, and tell him if you want, or, look forward to the next one.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
The next twitchy dream and you wake up,
I think if it's a seed of doubt that goes a bit deeper and it spreads further in the relationship, then maybe investigate if you're feeling a bit unsure in other areas. But if it's literally just this one area, then I think you can just chalk it down to it's absolutely fine because we said so.
Yes, exactly, yeah. And what more do you need?
Well, they asked us in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They must have thought that, our power of wisdom is quite beyond anything else. Thank you for listening.
And join us next week for Mummy's Dirty Secrets.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye then.
Bye.
Mummy's Dirty Secrets.